Nevada.
This is the hardest video I've ever had to make. Yes, I did cheat. Nevada and I have been on and off together totaling to about a year, and we officially broke up 4 months ago. And like any other relationship, there was a lot of ups and downs.
What do you mean? I can be friends with my ex. Joe literally told me I can't do it right now.
Even if we're not together, I can be your friend. I can be your buddy, your bro.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Okay, bro.
Documented Ukrainian.
You guys, did Nevada actually get back with her cheating ex-boyfriend Asher? Because from the way that they've been moving lately, something is definitely not adding up. They're showing up in the same places, looking way too comfortable, and now fans are catching them together in public. Like none of that messy breakup stuff ever happened. I am talking full-on mall date energy. A TikTok literally caught them walking side by side, all smiles, like we didn't just watch Nevada cry over this man on camera. And that would have been enough to set the internet off, but apparently they were also spotted at Coachella. And there's even a clip of the two of them hugging. So tell me why two people who claimed they were over, done, blocked, and healed are starting to look like they never even took a break. Because it's not just the sightings. There's flirty captions, emotional edits, those weird, not so random TikToks. And the more you line up the clues, the more it starts to feel like this breakup wasn't actually a breakup. So today, we're getting into all of it. Every time they were caught in public together, every low-key soft launch moment, and why fans are convinced Nevada and Asher are already back on without saying a word. And to prove that this isn't just internet speculation, here is the TikTok that had everyone spiraling. Nevada and Asher were literally filmed walking through a mall together side by side, smiling, looking real comfortable. No tension, no awkward energy, just moving like nothing ever went down. And what really had people shook is how comfortable they looked. Like this wasn't some random run-in. It wasn't a, oh, we bumped into each other by accident. This was full-on familiar body language. Like they have been doing this, like they never stopped. Now, as y'all remember, Asher is the same guy who got dragged for allegedly cheating on Nevada, and she wasn't exactly quiet about it. That breakup was loud, public, and messy too. Fans were picking sides left and right. She posted the emotional edits, he went ghost, and the whole internet watched it unfold. So seeing them casually walking around the mall like nothing ever happened, that is not just unexpected, that's suspicious. Because they weren't acting like exes. They looked way too familiar, like they never really cut things off to begin with. And this TikTok didn't just come out of nowhere, it reignited everything because as soon as it went live, people started digging. The comments were filled with, they were dating the whole time, like officially? She forgave him in May, I'm pretty sure, because Asher was kind of talking to another girl in January, March, and I guess it was all a lie. Which brings us straight to clue number 2. There is actual footage, timestamped April 13th, 2025, of Nevada and Asher walking together on day 3 of Coachella. And it's not grainy paparazzi footage, it is clear as day. You can literally see them in the crowd walking together like it's no big deal. They were even hugging at some point. Take a look.
Nevada.
Hi. Oh my God, hello. Oh my God.
You look beautiful. What a coincidence.
Now, Coachella is not a quick errand. It's not like bumping into your ex at Starbucks. It's a whole 3-day commitment. If you're going with someone or even meeting up there, that's time, planning, and let's be honest, intent. People intensely clocked it because the vibe was way too relaxed. Nevada didn't look like someone who couldn't stand being around him. She looked like someone who had done this plenty of times before. And let's not forget, this is just a few months after the cheating allegation. So if they're really done, why does it feel like they never left the talking stage? Now, let's talk about Asher because while Nevada has been all smiles in public, he's been posting like he's stuck in the group chat with his own emotions. Let's start with the caption that sparked the most speculation. This could be me and you, but you think I'm an idiot. That's not cryptic, that's personal and looking more like unfinished business. connected the dots and said it had to be about Nevada. Because honestly, who else would he be subbing that hard? That kind of quote doesn't get aimed at a random fling. That's for the one that got away or the one he's trying to win back. Nevada actually did the same challenge, used the same caption, and even included clips of her and Asher together in the video. Then came the dairy ring post. I bought the famous dairy ring. You can only buy them for one person in your lifetime with your ID. Excuse me? We're talking about a very specific, likely sentimental ring. One fans believe he gifted to Nevada when they were together, and now he's posting about how no one else will ever wear it. Let me just show you the post so that you can see for yourself. A lot of fans saw this as a sign that he is still holding on emotionally. Some even said it proves Nevada is still on his mind, with one comment reading, he bought a dairy ring for someone he cheated on. Others think that this could be his way of hinting at a possible reunion, while some say it's just lingering attachment from the past. Either way, he is not moving on like a man who's over her, and she is definitely not acting like a girl who's holding a grudge, which is interesting because if you go back to one of her own platform collabs, the message she was standing behind tells a very different story. In that debate style collab video she did with Thomas Wu, he made it crystal clear.
What if she's so if you can't commit, just stay single and have a lot of girl best friends.
And you just like
Come on,
like
there's signs of a guy or girl likes you. Then there's signs that a girl likes me. If my girl best friend,
it's bad if the other person that is like your best friend end up liking you and you have a girlfriend. Like
then I would cut her. Then out of the respect of the relationship, to go back to your point, if my girl best friend ever liked me, I would cut it off immediately. Out of respect, my girl.
Nevada was right there co-signing it on her own channel. No hesitation, no blurred lines. She backed the whole conversation about how being friends with the opposite gender while in a relationship is basically leaving the door open. And if your partner has options, they're not locked in. Now, let's talk about Nevada's 21st birthday because this moment had fans freezing frames and circling what they saw. Clips from the night were everywhere on social media, and in more than one of them, people pointed out Asher in the background. Not just a quick glimpse either. Fans slowed it down, zoomed it in, and swore you could see him there for the whole night. Let's look at one of the videos people were sharing. And that's where the question started, because it's one thing to run into your ex at a random public event, but at your own birthday party, that's planned, that's personal, that's an I'm fine with you being here. Fans were quick to point out the contradiction. One comment read, after the whole Girl Talk episode, this is kinda crazy. Another said, I mean, I'm not really surprised because when it was Elsa's birthday, her other ex showed up and she hugged him, so. And then there was the one that summed it up the best. It was on her birthday. Why would she have her ex at her birthday then? So whether this was an open invitation or a behind the scenes decision, the vibe was undeniable. It wasn't awkward, it wasn't tense, and if anything, it added another puzzle piece to a reunion timeline that is getting harder and harder to ignore. And just when everyone thought this whole are they back together conversation couldn't get any messier, Nevada herself added more fuel to the fire without even realizing it. When she went to a Billie Eilish concert, she later admitted she actually called her ex during the show. And she didn't just keep that to herself, she posted about it publicly saying she lost Aura points for doing it. Which, let's be honest, is basically like telling your followers, yeah, I did something questionable. Naturally, fans wanted details, The comment section lit up with questions, and one person even straight up asked, Missy, what have we talked about? Nevada's reply, it was 2 months ago. I won't do it this time. Now, she never said who the ex was, but here's where it gets messy. The timing lined up just enough for fans to suspect she might have been talking about Asher. Plus, it just felt way too coincidental given everything else going on. And even if it wasn't him, most people believe that Billie Eilish concerts have a very emotional vibe, so calling any ex in that setting was bound to raise eyebrows. Not long after, Nevada posted a TikTok about, I hate when my ex texts me, and fans couldn't help but point out the mixed signals. The caption might have read annoyed, but the background audio told a different story. Let's take a look at the clip. In the video, she's smiling through the whole thing, which had a lot of people saying it came off less like shade and more like playful teasing. That reaction kept the conversation going about whether she and Asher might still be in contact, and if so, what does that really mean for their relationship status? One fan even jumped into the comments asking, why haven't you blocked him? Nevada's reply was just a crying emoji, which for some viewers said more than words could. The only thing people keep bringing up to argue they're not together is the fact that they are still not following each other on IG, but let's be real, it's 2025, that means nothing. Half of the internet soft launches their relationship while acting like strangers online, and not following someone publicly doesn't mean you're not texting them every single day. If anything, not following makes it even more believable that they just don't want people to catch on. It's the perfect cover. Pretend you're distant, but keep showing up at the same events, liking each other's stuff, hanging out in real life, and if someone catches you, you just play it off. That's exactly what this feels like. So if they really aren't talking, why are they moving like the most low-key situationship of the year? And more importantly, what are they hiding?